straight in. They're in the gate. And they're off in the Albany. Very even beginning. Liberty Central and Agalos the Great. These two will ensure an honest tempo through the opening stages, with BD Saints and Doc Sullivan racing third and fourth. Pandagate is at the back of the field, 5 lengths off front-running Agalos the Great, who races a bit off the rail, and it's a tight spot there for BD Saints trying to sneak through. He's going to get there now. And outside of them, Liberty Central in third. The quarter went in 24-1. Agalos the Great now steps out to lead at a length and a half. Ramon Vasquez dealing with a headstrong BD Saints, gets him off the rail, and he'll come right after Agalos the Great as they run down the back stretch. It's another 2 back to Liberty Central, who backs off in third, followed by Doc Sullivan, 5 lengths off the lead, and another 3 to an unhurried Pandagate. 48-1 for the half mile. Agalos the Great comes to the half-mile pole, leading by a length over BD Saints in second. Liberty Central third. They're in single file now. Doc Sullivan 5 off the lead, and Pandagate is now starting to run, as is his main rival, Doc Sullivan. So those two starting to move as they go past the 3/8 pole. 1:13 for Agalos the Great, who leads at 3/4 of a length. But here comes Pandagate. Pandagate rolling on the outside with a huge move at the quarter pole, and Pandagate comes for the lead at the top of the stretch. And Doc Sullivan has surfaced too. He'll angle out. Pandagate got the jump and has a 3-length lead on Doc Sullivan in second. They're followed by Agalos the Great coming to the 16th pole, and it's Pandagate in charge. On the inside, Doc Sullivan tried his best. Pandagate and Dylan Davis to win the Albany. Doc Sullivan was second, and then it was Liberty Central a distant third.
Too much. Pandagate, originally by Arrogate in the Albany, back-to-back stakes victories for Dylan Davis.
Yep, Pandagate is a bicycle kind of horse. Dylan was trying to motivate him down the backstretch, and the problem, what happens is when they finally click in, now you've got to go with it, and it leads you to maybe moving a little sooner than you wanted, you know? So Dylan made this kind of premature wide move, but because the horse kind of dictated that, once you get him running, you don't want to stop them from running. You've been asking them to get in the bridle. They finally do. Now you got to go on with it. And I think the margin of victory doesn't tell the whole story.
It's one of the things I enjoy, many things about working with you, but it's also talking during races. And you were saying to me at the point in the backstretch when they were in last, and you said the problem with a horse like this, because it takes a while to get into stride, is once you get them going, you got to go. And you said this to me as they were single file sort of down the backstretch, and that's exactly what happened. He circled, and it's almost like Javier knew what was going to happen, and he waited patiently with Doc Sullivan, and he wasn't right down the inside, but he sort of slipped in and saved a little more ground, and maybe a little deeper inside, but it was closer partly, and it's not that